This is Top Accolade African News. I am Abiodun Mohamed. The leader of a coup that ousted Gabon's president, Ali Bongo, was sworn in as interim president and cheered by jubilant supporters on Monday in a televised ceremony designed to cast the military as liberators of an oppressed society. In West and Central Africa's 8th coup in 3 years, army officers led by General Brice Oligui Nguema seized power on August 30th, minutes after an announcement that Bongo had won an election they annulled and said was not credible. Nguema was given a standing ovation by military officers and officials as he arrived for the ceremony, and again just after he was sworn in by a panel of Constitutional Court judges. State TV showed images of a cheering crowd and armored personnel carriers firing into the sea to mark the moment. In a speech, Nguema proposed reforms including a new constitution to be adopted by referendum, new electoral and penal codes, and measures to prioritize local banks and companies for economic development. He also said political exiles would be welcomed back and political prisoners freed. Italy's Eni signed on Monday an agreement to sell its unit Nigerian Egypt Oil Company (NAOC) to Nigerian counterpart Oando, the group said in a statement, in the latest move by an energy giant out of the country. Amid rampant oil theft from pipelines, perpetual clashes with communities, and more focused exploration budgets, nearly all international oil majors, including Shell and ExxonMobil Corp, are trying to sell their onshore assets in the country. Eni's NAOC, which focuses on oil and gas exploration and production, has interest in 4 onshore blocks and 2 onshore exploration leases in Nigeria, the group said. The deal is subject to local and regulatory authorization. Similar approvals have been held back by legal and political issues in Exxon's and Shell's asset sales. Zambia's Mopane copper mines output declined in the first half of this year, contributing to deeper losses at the operation. Bought from Glencore in 2021, Mopane's losses worsened to $196 million in the 6 months through June, compared to $120 million in the prior period, as output dropped and cost rose. Parent company ZCCMIH said in a statement, copper output during the period declined to 14,946 tons from 20,000 tons in the same period last year. The loss is a further blow to the company's finances after it suffered a $298 million loss last year compared to $74.2 million in 2021. Zambia state-owned ZCCM took control of Mopane from Glencore in 2021 after agreeing to pay the Swiss mining giant $1.5 billion in a deal funded by debt. Since then, ZCCM has been searching for a new investor to take over the Mopane assets. A process to sell the mines is being managed by Rothschild & Co. and could be completed by December, ZCCM said. Commercial passengers have used the Lagos Metro rail line for the first time on Monday, 20 years after construction began on the project. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu was on board as the train began commercial operations months after it was launched at the beginning of the year with test rides. The 30-kilometer Blue Line from Marina on Lagos Island to Mile 2 on the mainland links the business district with the residential areas. The train is expected to ease commuting in the state, which has been notorious for its traffic jams. Estimates say the new rail line will cut down the length of journeys on that route by as much as 3 hours, though commuting times on the roads have been reduced drastically. Since the removal of a fuel subsidy, there are 5 stations on the overland route which can be covered in around 30 minutes, and it will cost 750 naira for a full trip. That is the size of Top Accolade African News. You can follow us on our social media platforms as displayed on your screen. Happy New Week!